Welcome to Paperback Bromance. This is a podcast where we read modern and classic romance novels and give them in-depth reviews. But here's the thing. They can only be secondhand novels. We have to drink boxed wine. And Matt has read the book. I'm David Joseph, the guy who has to read all this smut. And I'm here
with Matt.
And I'm Phoebe, who reads the steamy.
Hello and welcome to Paperback Bromance. As always, I am Matt. I'm here with David and Phoebe. How's it going, guys?
We're good. At least I'm assuming we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
We're watching the Patriots win.
We're watching the
Which was
Patriots win. It's always good to see
was
that.
Awesome.
Love it when that happens.
Yeah. We have a great story coming up.
We do have a great story coming up. It's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. It's kind of the whole reason we're here.
Oh.
Today, we are going over An Impossible Promise, the second of the Providence Falls series. Of course, we've already covered Chance of a Lifetime. This is, of course, again by Jude, Deveraux, and Tara Sheets.
Deveraux. Yeah.
I don't mean to disrespect the woman.
No. I'm just helping you out, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way it's pronounced. That's the way it's pronounced. That's okay. Who am I to judge or make anything up? So, David, what are we getting into today?
So we're getting into, again, the second novel. This is picking up pretty much where book one left off. Our heroes, Liam O'Connor, Cora McLeod, as you remember, are in the midst of investigating the murder of John Brady, Margaret Brady's husband, former lover of Liam. If we remember from the first book, she was his lover back in 1844.
In his first life, yeah.
In his first life. And now that he's reincarnated, he
decides to bang her again.
It's where he woke up. No, it's not even that he decided to. It's where the angels decided to place him. So he woke up.
Nice of them.
Yeah, after them admonishing him in the Department of Justice or Department of Destiny, they let him wake up in Margaret Brady's bed.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Kind of where he left off, but not kind of where he left off.
A familiar bed, at least.
So, and if we all remember, Liam is supposed to be playing matchmaker and get Cora to marry Finley Walsh. But he's doing a terrible job of it. Last we saw him, he was like frolicking in a lake with Cora and Suzette and having the best of times.
In his defense, though, Finley's kind of a dud. It's not all his fault.
He seems a little awkward. Sure. And to top it off, we meet a new character who's going to turn out to be quite the wild card. Matt just actually met him.
Wild card.
As always, guys, this show is full of spoilers. So if you want, hit pause, grab a copy, and then hit play again, and we can take this journey together. And with that, we're going to segue to our first and favorite segment, Matt Splains the plot. No, Matt Splains the characters.
Yes. And I have already Matt-splained these guys, but I'm going to do it again.
You're going to do it again? You don't want to talk about any of the other characters that you may have met?
I will.
Okay.
I will get into them.
Brief, and then, okay.
Yeah, so of course, we've got Liam O'Connor again, back in action. The rogue thief, as our angel friends like to keep referring him to.
Gaslighting all the way.
Just constantly. They don't want to call him by name. They just keep calling him their roguish thief. It's not very nice of them. You know, they're making him out to be some kind of asshole. And really, he's not. He's a genuine guy when it gets down to it. And he's just...
What was he thieving? Can you remind us what he was thieving for?
He was thieving for gems and jewels. So he could save his brother's family, essentially. He's putting bread on the table.
There it is.
Yeah, he was a Robin Hood of sorts.
Because we were in the famine era of
course, yeah.
of Ireland.
There's no potatoes. We can't grow corn because it's Ireland.
Yeah, it's all rocks.
It's all rocks. There's no corn. No corn to be grown. So he's stealing to provide for his brother's family living in a crappy cottage. So now, of course, in the last book, he's sent back to the real world here to
the
help
modern days
now to help get his love married to another man, and he does not like it. Of course not.
No, he doesn't like Finn.
which
He doesn't like this whole plan.
no, it's a terrible plan.
And the angels aren't giving him any answers as to why he has to do this.
Yeah,
They're not
man.
helping, no.
Mm.
And then, of course, we've got Cora McLeod, his love, that they're both partners, essentially, as police officers working together. And we start off, well, after our prologue with the angels again. Aegon, one of the angels, is decorating their office, I guess you could
The
call it.
Department of Destiny.
Yeah. Which is mostly just walls of mist. And then he's putting in a recliner and just, figure it'll make the humans more comfortable. He's like,
Yeah.
why? We're judging them.
Yes, Samael's like, what?
What is this? What is that? He points judgingly. He's like, it's a recliner. It's for comfort and rest.
You'll enjoy it. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Have a plop. Have a plop down.
And it's a rotating recliner too, so you get
Oh,
like all
fancy.
of the joys. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right there next to the floor blanket or rug,
Floor blanket.
as most people call it. So we start with them, of course, in the prologue, and they are
Aegon's my favorite angel.
Aegon's
It
hilarious.
really is.
They're talking about Liam, and
Mhm.
they gave him a few more skills for this book. They let him know how to use computers, so he doesn't have to pretend.
Awesome. I'm
Nice
glad
of
you
them.
touched on that. I'm glad you touched on
And
that.
now
yeah.
they're gonna let him actually touch Cora without feeling like he's about to explode inside, and I don't mean in a good way.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, kids, but why would you throw this guy in like you don't know how to use a computer? You can use a phone,
And you can use
but
a
you
car.
can't use a computer.
Yeah, so
Like,
he's just
come
like, what
on.
is this glowy screen
This
thing?
is
How
so
do I do this?"
short-sighted on the angels' part.
Yeah, they're dumb. They are dumb for that. Now we've got some new characters. Of course, we have Finley,
Mhm.
who's just dull. He's there.
Ugh.
We start off there at a sports bar. He's wearing khakis and a button-down
Oh,
shirt.
no.
Yeah.
pining, just like sitting in the corner, like
Staring at
pining.
and Cora just pathetically the whole time. And now we meet a new guy. You want to talk about roguish?
Yeah.
Wow, wild card.
Get ready to meet Magnus.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, big time. The writers of this book must have been Irish because there's just so much Irish names going around here.
A Deveraux?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Magnus, though, like where are they? Or they just really fell in love with Ireland. Maybe they went there.
That could be.
I mean,
it
it's
too.
definitely a
Possible.
French name, but who knows? Anyway, this guy pulls in on a motorcycle. He's got a sweet leather jacket, some jet black hair. He's handsome. He's jacked. He's looking all sorts of good
Got all the
Right.
swagger. Yeah,
as he walks into this sports bar, Rookies,
he knows he's above average.
while everyone else is playing darts. And he's getting stared at by all the girls.
Right.
Even ones that he's scorned in the past are just
Yeah.
like, if he buys me a beer, I'd probably let him back in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a nice nightcap.
They could have a nice nightcap.
Oh, sweet Magnus.
So he comes in and, I mean, he's there. We've got, of course, Cora's friend, Susanna, and she's just like, Suzette, sorry,
Suzette.
with her flowing red hair, and he's
Yes,
giving her a
flowing,
wink.
Fiery red hair.
And she's just like, oh, hey, boy, you can get it.
a spoon.
Oh, yeah. Swoon big time. He does not go home with her, though. He goes home with a brunette in the corner that's eyeballing him.
Ah.
And her friend.
Oh.
They
Both of
do
them.
not
Oh,
say what
that's
happens,
right.
but it's implied.
That's right.
At least that's how I took it, is he brought them both home, and they had a grand old time. I mean, I'm not into threesomes. If I wanted to disappoint two people at once, I'd just have dinner with my parents. Yeah. So he goes home. Well, at least he leaves the bar with both these ladies. I don't know if he goes home.
No, we don't. We have no idea where he goes after that.
Right. So he's our newest character.
Mm-hmm.
So I can keep going with Matt explaining the plot, or you can interject.
I mean, that's where I was gonna go, man. Was that I was gonna say, hey, we have already talked about Cora and Liam. We don't really need to. Why don't we touch on Finn and Suzette and this new wild card Magnus? But you took it pretty well, man. You know, he's all tall, dark, and handsome.
Badass.
Yep, Liam
Riding
can
a
already
motorcycle?
kind of like
He's an attorney as well.
Yes.
So
Oh,
he's brains
dear.
and brawn.
Oh.
he works for the same firm that Finn does, and Finn makes it instantly clear that like yo, we're not friends.
They're not
We're
cool.
just colleagues.
Right. Yeah, he is aggressive about it.
Yep.
Actually.
And Liam
and Magnus get into a dart contest. Like Liam knows,
Yeah,
he's
he
just
knows.
like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
I'm the same guy. It takes one to know
a
one.
player knows the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So they get into a dart contest. Magnus is trying to hustle Liam, and then Liam is equally trying to hustle Magnus.
Yeah. and-
Naturally.
So over a $20 game,
And Liam can tell that Magnus is throwing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they're both throwing the game until Liam makes a quote unquote lucky shot to win the $20.
and if you remember from the end of the first book, right? The angels are like, hey, we're gonna send them a little bit of
Encouragement.
a wild card, a little bit of encouragement.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could it be in the form of Magnus?
Ooh.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
It might be. So Magnus wants of course, he wants a rematch. He's like, how about we raise the stakes, call it $100? But of course,
Yeah.
Liam knows the hustle. So he's just like,
It's
no,
like,
I'm
nah,
good.
I'm good. Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah,
Hard pass.
I'll take your $20. And then, of course, then Magnum. He's
yeah.
probably got some monster condoms for his Magnum dong. But he goes home with the two ladies anyway. So, who's really to say who won this bout? And, kind of as he's walking out, Liam gives him a little tip of the cap. Just like, all right, well
Yeah.
played.
Yeah, fella.
I got your $20. You got a couple ladies. I guess we both turned out okay.
I still get to go home with Cora, though. Oh,
Yeah.
dear sweet Cora.
Right. Who he's not allowed to bang. So what's he really
Nope.
winning there? But at least he gets to give her a hug and show her how to throw darts, which she's not good at.
Which is unsettling because she's a cop and needs to aim guns and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
And that segues
To Matt-splaining the plot.
Explaining the plot. So we've gone over the first book.
We have.
What do you think happens in this second book? We know that there has already been one murder.
Yes, Mr. Brady.
Yep.
Who
Mr. John Brady.
Who Liam was accused of killing.
But was cleared by Cora and Cora's super cool informant.
Yep. They cleared that. Billy Mack. So they did
Of the
that.
streets.
They're still trying to solve that murder. It's still unsolved in this book. They're
Mhm.
still working on it. And now it turns out that who other than Magnus might be a suspect as him and Cora start dating. At least they go on a couple dates.
Oh dear.
Enough dates that she finds a bag of cash under his bed. So she's in his bedroom.
Oh.
So that was the
So there's
yeah.
something going on here, She
Mhm.
denies it. Liam, of course, denies it, defending her honor to Boyd, their captain man. And just, he's like, you were involved with him. We can't charge him with this murder. There's no fingerprints on the bag except for yours. And she said, he tried to split it with me if I look the other way. How is it not him that did it?
But it's he said, she said. So
Well, of
'cause
course.
there's no actual
There's no fingerprints.
No.
And then, of course, she brings up, well, he could have worn gloves, dummy. And he's like, go look somewhere else. Go a different way.
Yeah.
Figure something else out.
Go back to them booze dogs.
The booze dogs.
We'll get to.
The motorcycle club. Yeah.
Mhm.
The stolen money from the booze dogs here. And yeah. Go look at the motorcycle club, Booze Dogs. What a great name for a motorcycle club.
So the little history on that is they started back in Prohibition times.
Oh.
So they were
Running the booze.
yeah, they were gin runners, I guess they call them.
Right,
Rum
right.
runners,
Rum runners.
whichever.
That's a great
Booze
drink.
runners.
Yeah,
They're
it's
booze
basically
dogs.
fruit punch
Yeah.
full of rum.
They
Too
were
much rum.
they were making illegal hooch out in the woods.
I prefer a nice Mai Tai.
Me too.
Too much fruit.
It's a lot of sugar. I know. For
I like,
you can't really.
No, I like the tequila soda and a wedge of lime.
Yeah, it's a good way to go.
You know,
Low
maybe that
sugar,
should-
low
that should-
carbs.
That should be our new smut juice.
Just a whole bunch of tequila. Do you actually want to finish an episode?
we finished a few now.
Yeah, but if we switched tequila, that's not going to happen. You,
You
know how
have
we get when we
A
drink too much tequila.
solid point. You
Yeah.
have a solid point.
Mhm.
Anyway, plots.
We'll save that for our off hours.
We're in the plots.
We're in the plots. So yeah, this is essentially the same plot as the last book. He's trying to get her set up with a guy that he hates, and she doesn't really seem to have that much interest in because he's a dull, boring loser, apparently. Well, I mean, he's a rich-ass lawyer,
Oh yeah.
so
But, you know,
with a Porsche that he doesn't drive fast
seems kind of
because he's
awkward.
dull and awkward. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Dilbert type of guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's
So he's
really hard
also
sell.
an anti-vaxxer.
He's an anti-vaxxer too, even better. And she's a police officer, so she loves the thrill of the hunt. She wants exciting life, and this guy is like I've had a better conversation with my doorknob kind of situation. So, of course, she doesn't want to be with him. Yeah. So now they're trying to solve, well, the case from the last book, the John Brady murder.
Yep.
And also this other murder and the theft of all of this cash. And of course, it all falls on Magnus, and they spend the whole time trying to pin him for everything. But he's just like, I don't know. This never happened. That's not my money. This was planted. I was framed. Yes, that's the excuse he's going to go
He's
with.
a lawyer.
He's a defense attorney.
Yes,
and he's got the backing of this big firm. And they, of course, whether they believe him or not, they're going to support him because he's one of their lead star attorneys, and they can't have him getting arrested for murder or theft or anything like that, because that's going to look bad on the firm.
Yeah, that's
about the plot. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than the Angels redecorating their office.
Okay, so it's Angels redecorating their office and Magnus stealing money. All right, I like this story.
And our hero's trying to
prove it. Trying to prove it and all that fun stuff. So right off the bat, this was a good story. It was a lot of fun. I like the fact that we still get to do another episode to actually wrap everything up.
There is a third one, yes.
There is a third one, yeah.
So we will have that coming.
So this book was fast-paced, lots of emotions, lots of betrayal, a little bit of action, and some shockers for some characters, which I think Matt is going to thoroughly enjoy. As we already covered, we got some new characters. They're having the Margs. We're meeting the Magnus. We're still seeing how awkward Finn is and all that fun stuff.
It's always Marguerite.
Yeah. We learned that the restrictions on Cora have been lifted. We've gone over that. So we're going to cut to that police work you were talking about. Cora and Liam are tasked with going to the house of the girl who took that selfie. So if you remember at the end of the last book, Captain Boyd.
Right. That was the new evidence. She took a selfie outside of a murder incident.
Yep. And it was clear that there were two figures that were visible in that picture. So they're on their way there. Liam is trying to push Finn on Cora because, the Angels have been admonishing him and whatnot. And at the same time, like, defending Magnus's kind of like Playboy lifestyle because, Magnus and Liam are kind of...
They're not that different.
They cut from the same cloth, if you will.
Which was the Angels' goal with the whole thing is let's send a guy that's just like him and let him see how shitty he is by looking in the mirror, essentially.
Fair. Yeah, we got that going on. And then we suddenly get a phone call from Captain Boyd. They're on their way to Lindsay. The witness's name is Lindsay Albright. Cora and Liam are on their way to that house. And they get a call from Captain Boyd like, yo, hold up, get there faster, but to this other place because she's been murdered.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Call goes over the radio.
Yeah, they investigate the scene, and we learn that, Liam's kind of a badass, investigator. He's, looking at the woods and realizing that this is a secondary crime scene, not the primary one. Right?
Well, and he was a criminal in his last life, so he knows what to look for because he's been there, done that. He's been on the other side of things.
Exactly. There's those ums that you keep looking for, Matt.
Yeah, I got it. Noted.
Sorry. They get some info. They learn that this lady was dating a member of a club or gang, kind of gray area there, called the Booze Dogs. All right?
Booze Dog.
The Booze Dogs. And the guy's name is Slice.
Slice, what a name.
Yeah.
My name's Slice. I'm with the Booze Dogs.
My name is Slice. So they head over to said compound. It's like they call it the doghouse.
As one does.
And they're looking for Slice, and there's this mountain of a man named Bear, and he's like, yo, Slice ain't here.
Naturally.
And he's sitting there ogling Cora. Be like, look at you.
Bear.
You're like a tasty little snack. And Liam's getting all pissed off because he's a hot-headed Irishman, as we know. Nothing comes about that.
Okay.
Slice isn't there. What do? They head back over to the apartment that they share, and they go up to the roof because it's the 4th of July, and they snuggle under a blanket and drink beers and watch the fireworks, which is exactly what Liam is not supposed to be doing.
That's the opposite of what he's supposed to be doing.
That's exactly the opposite. She's supposed to be getting with Finn.
He's supposed to be making her snuggle with Finley.
Yeah.
Snap, we're going to cut to 1844 Kinsley, Ireland.
Okay.
Liam and the gang are getting ready to rob the very wealthy John Brady. Boyd is game to do so, as are the Bricks. You remember the Bricks? The two,
how could you forget the Bricks?
Big old meatheads who have, luckily gotten themselves some pistols as well as muscles.
Dear. Oh, boy.
Right? Which Liam is not down with.
Yeah.
As, his relationship with Cora, he's been kind of seeing her secretly for a few weeks now. He's making him a better man.
He's taming out.
So they hold up Mr. Brady's coach. They steal all of his money. They find a secret chest full of like gems and more gold. The bricks end up shooting the 2 footmen that are there
For no
which
reason.
Liam is not cool with, and he makes it very clear. Boyd strangely is
Okay.
strangely cool with all this.
Oh,
He's like,
Boyd's an idiot.
so
We've talked about it. He's
Yeah.
got great ideas, but he's blinded by greed.
yeah, Liam essentially
Get
is
it.
just like, I'm done with you guys. This is it. This was the last heist. Never again.
Yeah.
And on his way home, he's thinking about like, man, Cora really has changed me for a better person. Boyd's wife, Alice, on the other hand, has
Yeah.
not made Boyd a better person.
No, she's
Kind of
not.
made him this greeny, like, got
Yeah.
tunnel vision
Well, because she's kind of a gold digger,
Mhm.
and
Oh, yeah.
she is
and a flirtatious flirt.
very flirtatious.
flirting.
She's always in a tight dress, some stilettos,
Likes to touch arms.
and she's
Oh, scandalous.
Yeah, right.
Scandalous.
so scandalous. And she's upset that Boyd's fortunes that he's presented to her have not really
been fortunes.
been fortunes.
Mm,
He was kind of falsely presenting himself
And that
advertising.
plays out not only in the 1844 Ireland, but also in
in present day.
present day. So speaking of present day, we're going to cut back to present day. And Liam is taking defensive driving classes because Magnus used to race cars. And now Liam kind of has a lady boner for Magnus because he's
Yeah,
like,
he's got a hard on for driving fast
Yeah,
already.
you know?
And he's mad at the Angels for giving him such a crappy car.
yeah. And
He's probably got a little Civic. or
speaking of
something.
which, the Angels pay him a little visit and just like, yo, roof snuggle? Are you kidding me?
What the fuck
Like,
are you
no,
doing, man?
no,
man.
dog, no. You're
Stop
supposed
this
to
roof
be
snuggles.
stop the roof snuggles, stop bonding.
Mhm.
So our team then heads to the Homa Slice, where we find out that he knows about the murder, but we find out that he really loved his girl, and he's definitely not the one that killed her. He's been day drinking. He's like confessing everything.
He's
They don't
sad.
really
He
have-
knows
you know.
about it, but he's not cooperating.
But still
But
under
it
the
wasn't him.
still under the tutelage of not tutelage. I'm sorry. Underneath the direction of Boyd, they haul him to the station and give him the full 9 degrees. 9 degrees? 9th degree?
Ninth degree?
Is it the 10th degree?
How many degrees do
It
we need?
may be
All
the
the
10th
degrees.
degrees. They give him all the degrees.
All
the
the
degrees
degrees.
that we can find.
Yeah, and they're
They
just
throw
like,
the book at him.
and just based on their copley instincts, they're like, he didn't do it. And they're talking. Liam's talking to Boyd. It's like, man, men do stupid things for love. And it comes. We cut to Finn, who all of a sudden is in the doorway of the interrogation room, being like, "Hey, yo, I'm this guy's lawyer."
Oh, no.
We're like, whoa. What do
Settle
you mean
down.
you're this guy's
Hold
lawyer?
on.
He's like, yeah. And I, in fact, have video evidence that says that he didn't do it. Here's the video. Pops in a little flash drive into the computer, and boom, there's a surveillance video of Sliced chilling at a gas station on a motorcycle with his boys.
Just loitering.
Oh,
Just loitering,
snap.
just chilling, hanging around there, not really doing much. And then, so of course, he gets set free. Liam then decides to book that racetrack again.
Yeah,
So
go for a spin.
Slice has been set free. We cut to Liam being like, I'm going to master these driving moves because I want to be the most awesome driver.
Go drive angry, yeah.
And he did it, He figured out what he needed to figure out
It's Tokyo
based
drifting.
on Magnus's tutelage. Lo and behold, though, he shows up at home. Who should be there?
Magnus.
Yeah.
Banging his girl.
No, dropping. They went on a little impromptu date.
Little date. Little date
So
ski.
this dude, after like telling Liam like, oh yeah, I got all these side pieces here and there. They're my ladies.
He's a player.
He's a player.
Gross.
And, he kind of runs the booking of this racetrack where you can do the driving courses, lets Liam book it, and then goes and moves in on
Because he
Cora.
knows that Liam's not going to be home, so he can go and steal his girl.
Like, come on,
Let's
man.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, that's just fun. It was enraging.
Hopefully he washed it first.
So, of course, then Liam and Cora kind of have it out. And they're just like, he's just like, this dude is so wrong for you. And he's being super overprotective. And Cora's just like, yo, you just told me that this type of lifestyle, this cavalier lifestyle was totally fine and was nothing to worry about. So congratulations, you played yourself.
Right.
Oh, stick a quarter in your ass because you just played yourself.
So then the angels appear again and they're admonishing Liam. They're like, dude, this is because of your actions that Magnus is now in her life. He's just like, but you were the ones that brought him up first. And they're like, well,
Well, hold on. Let's not be
have a
pointing
math.
fingers here. Let's be careful on that. Yeah.
So we're gonna jump forward a little bit more, and we're at a Renaissance fair.
Okay.
Oh, good run fair.
Yep, little Renaissance fair. And Cora's seeing Liam in this like old style, old timey threads. She's like,
Oh.
I think I remember you.
Now that he's
These
dressed how
three?
he used to be dressed.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of weird.
Is she dressed up too? She got her
Oh yeah,
bosoms pushed
they
up
got the
to her neck.
bosoms pushed up, all that good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's losing his mind.
Yeah.
He's 6 to noon.
6
You got it, man. 6 to noon. But so they're about to head over to the beer tent. Yes, 6 to noon. They're heading over to the beer
Grab
tent
a nice flagon
to get this party started when
maybe a turkey leg.
Suzette notices this dude that she's dating is like face deep in this apothecary's bosom.
Oh.
So Liam, being the good guy that he is, goes over with her to confront him. And, a little confrontation. He kind of sort of pretends to be maybe the boyfriend. We're not sure,
Sure,
leaving it up in the air.
Mhm.
And then, of course, we cut to Cora has already met up with Magnus.
Naturally.
And,
Lame.
they're already, kind of like having some drinks. He's got his arm around her. They're like, hey, let's go do some axe throwing. And he's really good at axe throwing tent.
course
And
Of course he is.
he
Why
goes
wouldn't
to
he
the other tent. He's good at all the tents,
Everything.
dude.
All the
All
All
the
the
tents.
tents.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
He's great at pitching them, that's for sure.
So the angels appear again. They're admonishing him for yet again being like, dude, you got to get your shit together.
Yeah.
And get these two together. They have to have this baby.
He just can't help himself from showing off and being in
Liam's
love with her.
like, I don't know how to, because Finn is so dull, and I don't know how to make him interesting enough. And Magnus is so swaggery, yada, yada, yada. We jump to the following night, and Suzette is grilling Cora about her date with Magnus. And she notices that Finn is across the bar with a young girl. And Cora's just like, she gets all of a sudden the
snap.
butterflies.
Ooh.
Right? Like, wait a minute.
Wait.
Well, it turns out it's his sister, Genevieve.
Ah.
So no biggie there. We also learn, so we meet Genevieve. She's super sweet. She's staying with Finn because we learn that the reason that Finn became a lawyer was that his father was wrongly convicted.
Oh, so he's kind of out for
Yeah.
his own sort of vengeance.
Yes.
Okay.
And he has this kind of like checkered past. Finn, it turns out, has this checkered past. All right. And his sister's going to be following in the footsteps because she sees all the good that he's doing. And she's going to be going to New York City to go to law school.
Oh, nice.
So Suzette has like called out Liam at this point for having this. She's like, you have this stuff for Cora. I can tell it. Everybody can tell it, but
Yeah.
we're
We
not
can
going
all
to
see
talk. We're not going to talk about it. Whatever.
Shut up about it.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're continuing their investigation. They go back to meet with Slice, and he's, he's talking about he didn't have anything to do with the murders, but it's really weird because a lot of money went missing from the Booze Dogs clubs around the same time of the murder.
Oh.
Putting together the fact that Finn was the one that got Slice off, and this is actually his name is Slice is on the birth certificate. Just
For
wanna
real?
point that out. Yeah, for
Terrible
real.
parents.
They definitely point that out.
I love that that's actually like
Yeah,
put in
they
there.
make a point of it. So Cora has put together that Finn knows the Booze Dogs. So she's like, okay, I need to meet with the president.
I mean, he obviously knows the Booze Dogs.
He
if
knows
he's
the Booze
defending
Dogs.
Slice already.
Right. It's good. So she's just like, okay, you obviously know these guys. I need to meet with the president because he was the only one that knew where the money was. So the following day, they go to the motorcycle shop of Eli Shelton, the president of the Booze Dogs. All right. And it's Cora and Finn walking up. But for some reason, everybody is calling Finn Jack.
Uh-oh.
That's weird.
Uh-huh.
It is weird, dude.
It turns out that Eli and Finn / Jack go back a long while. Like they've known each other for a minute.
Childhood.
Finn introduces Cora to Eli,
Mm.
and he flips his shit because she's a cop, and
Naturally.
he just brought him into a biker gang's like semi hideout.
Right.
Right.
You can't be bringing cops around this.
Nope.
So after some back and forth, some mild shouting, he's just like, "You need to go. I'm gonna talk to Finn for a second, and we're gonna because he wants a favor. Eli wants a favor from Finn." Just so Cora can have a 10-minute conversation
Yeah,
with
you
Eli.
gotta owe me if you're gonna make me talk.
Exactly.
Talk.
About the missing money and the murder. He's like, you want to talk to me? We're gonna need a little
I
back
need
and
something
forth
out of
here.
this. You gotta grease the palms.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So they instruct Cora like, hey, go wait in the waiting room there. We're gonna have a little man conversation. And yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
Cora of course eavesdrops because she's a badass.
Right.
And Eli has told Jack that he needs to come to this certain place at this certain time, and he's gonna meet this guy named Meat.
Is it an alley near a dumpster, perhaps? His name is Meat?
Right around 9 o'clock on right around 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Yeah, his name is Meat.
Why is Eli the only one in this biker gang that has a real name?
I don't know. That is a great point, man. So we got
question.
Slice and Bear and now Meat.
Yeah, I'm the only one out here
All right.
asking the tough questions.
So
You are, yeah.
Cora goes to the address at said time, and there's like some odd security to get in there. So she kind of has to go undercover a little bit.
Oh,
you know?
okay. She's got to dress like a biker chick?
She's lied to, well, she's all in black with her golden ringlets. She's kind of like told Ian or Liam, like, hey, you know, I'm going to go meet a friend. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just chill. Just chill at home.
I'm kind of worried about it.
He's just like chilling on the couch eating Oreos, being like, oh, lovely Oreo. Oh, my word, at the end of the rainbow, there were the Oreos.
Oreos and cheeseburgers. This is all this guy's after.
And he's still cut like a fucking Adonis.
Of course he is.
It's not fair. So, yes, Cora goes to this address, infiltrates, and it turns out that they've got an underground cage match going on.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So the Booze Dogs are hosting underground cage matches during the summertime.
Yeah.
She watches this match with these guys and the match ends. And then Eli gets out there and he starts like hyping up the crowd. And he's just like, here's our star fighter, the Bone Crusher, Meat.
Meat.
Right.
And then Meat.
And then his undefeated opponent. And the crowd starts to chant.
Is it Bear?
We're going to cut to Kinsley, Ireland, 1944.
Of course.
Liam is risking getting caught by daring a daytime visit to his lady love. They are
Uh-oh.
almost caught by one of the maids by her announcing the arrival of her betrothed, Finley Walsh.
Oh, dear.
Okay. And this is where Liam forms his opinion of this man. He seems to be dull, awkward, dry, you know, doesn't take sugar in his tea. Like, come on, man. He's too old for her, all that jazz. And he's just being jealous and judgmental.
Right.
So Cora is just like, oh, Liam's hiding in the fucking curtains while Cora's having tea with Finley. She faints.
How much more cliche can you get?
Oh,
I'm going to hide in the drapes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did anyone see his shoes underneath? Like, come
So
on.
she feigns a headache and it's just like,
Wile
oh,
E.
can
Coyote
you please escort Finley out? And, you know, he's just like, oh, of course, you know, my lady, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. And Liam and Cora are getting ready to leave. Like they're getting ready to split and become husband and wife, and they're heading to America, right?
Oh, boy.
So the plans are being set. They are in motion. They're trying to escape those fates that we were talking about in the first book.
Right.
Okay, we're going to cut back to present day. And the crowd is chanting, Jack. Jack.
No. He's
And
in the fight club?
Who should walk into the fucking arena
Finley.
but Finley Walsh, a.k.a. the undefeated Jackrabbit?
What?
Now she's got a lady boner.
So,
Now there's more
yeah,
than things
because
appear.
he's
It's
wearing,
not just khakis and pocket
Now he's, like,
protectors.
way
he's
more
wearing nothing but yoga pants, bro,
Yeah.
and fighting gloves.
So now he's gone full Ed Norton here.
Everything is on display. Yeah. And it's so it's the coolest little fight scene in this book. Like this bear of a man who's named Meat goes and throws a punch at Finley and he jumps out of the way.
Oh.
And
Hence the name Jackrabbit.
while he's jumping, punches this dude in the temple
Ooh, a Superman
and
punch.
knocks him the fuck out.
Just one hit. Done.
Yep.
Yes.
One and done.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Gotta respect it.
Now
So
he's super cool.
It gets like super quiet. And everybody's like stunned and shocked. And then the place erupts, and Cora's almost like getting swept up in the tide of people, like going to
wow.
because she's like, you know, she's Phoebe sized,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
pint
he's
sized,
a little small one.
Yeah.
I
but she
think they
can
said she
still
was 5'2" or something. In
Oh,
that.
she
she's
can still take.
taller than me.
I said pint sized. So Finn manages to spot her during the swell of the crowd, sweeps in, saves her, gets her to his truck that's waiting outside.
Right.
She calls him like a hypocrite and like, how dare you do this underground fighting thing? I'm a
Right.
cop, for God's sakes. How
I'm a
could you
cop,
be
you
doing
idiot.
this?
I'm a cop.
Oh yeah.
You're not a cop.
You're not a cop. All right. But she's also noticing that he is like cut like a gem.
Of course he is.
Like, my God.
You got to if
Right.
you're doing Fight Club stuff.
Yeah.
So the following day, Cora's being all broody, preoccupied, and with what she's learned about Finn. So her and Liam go out to lunch so that he can get the tea. And instead, they run into Margaret Brady.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And she's, you know, she's doing okay. And she's asking about her husband's case. And they're like,
I mean,
"Oh,
how upset could she be if she was cheating on him anyway? You know?
I mean, she still loved the guy, man.
Sure,
She made
sure,
that
but
very
she's
clear.
two-timing.
They had an arrangement.
Oh, okay.
all
I
right.
didn't know it was
Yeah.
arranged.
All right.
If you remember, so they They had, I don't know if we touched on this in the first book,
I
but
don't think we did.
they had an arrangement. He did not with this other lady. Like, he was in fact the one who was cheating.
Oh, she was allowed to be banging Liam.
Boom. You
Okay.
got it. You got it.
Oh.
Good for
Mhm.
her.
So it
And
turns
Liam, I
out
guess.
that she had heard about the most recent murder of Lindsay, and she's like, "Oh, I know Lindsay because we went to the same gym." They're like, "Oh, wait a minute, what gym did you go to?" Well, they went to this. It was like Kick-Ass or Kickstarter gym or something like that.
Yeah, it's Planet Fitness. Can we just call it what it is?
Yeah.
So they go to the gym. They go searching around, and lo and behold, in the locker is a sizable amount of cash
Oops.
from the booze dogs.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
Booze dog cash.
So we're going to cut to the next night, and Cora and Liam are getting ready to meet with Eli because, Finn has done his favor for him. So Cora gets her 10 minutes.
Was Finn's favor being in the fight, showing
Yes.
up and bringing the crowd?
You got it, man.
Of course.
Because either way, Eli comes out on top with money.
Yep.
So-
all those bets getting placed.
They're getting ready to go when Hooches show up. Take a wild guess.
Is it Magnus?
Magnus shows up.
Of course it's Magnus.
Magnus shows up. And because Cora and he were supposed to be having a date that evening. And she was like, all right, well, I've got this thing going on. He's like, well, I'll drive you and have a drink while you have your meeting.
Oh,
All
boy.
good. All right. So Liam's like, absolutely not.
It's a win-win for them, but yeah,
he's
Liam,
like,
no.
Being overprotective, turning into brother-dad mode,
Brother.
which you shouldn't be doing,
No, he should not.
which doesn't go over well. And it turns out that, yes, Magnus ends up driving them, and Liam gets to sit in the back seat
Oh, dear.
like the cuck that he is,
Oh, no.
staring
man.
at the window into nothing.
Oh, Liam.
Sad and defeated.
Pretty much. So they get to the club. I think it's like the Rolling Log is the name of the bar they go to. Yeah. Oh, just
Yeah.
classic names.
Oh, boy.
Cora has her meeting with Eli. He tries to sexually assault her.
Oh, good.
And to the point where she's just like, dude, you lay one finger on me, I'm going to break your
I'm gonna
wrist,
kill
break
you."
your nose, and throw you on the ground and make you look like the bitch that you are.
Tie you up
Heck
into a
yes.
pretzel and throw you out the window.
So he's like, all right, backs off. She tells him about the stolen money that she found. And he's like, well, there should have been like $250,000, not 25.
Uh-oh.
Right? Okay. So she's like, all right, you tell me everything that you know. I want a list of everybody in your club so that I can check all their alibis and we'll figure this out together.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going to willingly give up all that information.
Meanwhile, out in the bar,
Mhm.
Liam is sitting there all despondent because Cora's totally going for Magnus and Finn is being dull as dishwater. And lo and behold, she's got Cora's phone because Eli wouldn't allow it in the meeting.
Mhm.
So
Naturally.
Finn's calling her to see how things are going because he's the one that set up the meeting. He knows
Yes.
Eli and all that jazz. As Liam is talking to Finn, there's a commotion over by the pool tables
Oh, dear.
because Magnus is now in a heated exchange with a biker that he decided to place bets with, playing
Mm.
pool,
Doing his hustle
and
again.
wrote a check
No.
that his ass couldn't cash.
This dude.
Right?
He's a lawyer. Does he not make enough money that he doesn't need to hustle bikers and other bartending folk?
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. So
Alright.
he, informs Liam that I did this and I don't have the money. Do you have the money? And Liam's like, no, I don't have the money. What
Why
are
would
you
I have
kidding
the
me?
money?
I'm
Why
a
would I-
freaking cop. So
I'm on a government paycheck, you douche.
what does Magnus do, Matt? Can you take a wild guess as to what Magnus does?
He snaps a pool stick and he tries to start a fight with it.
He sneaks out the back.
Oh, the
Oh.
Irish exit.
So the bikers start a brawl, but
Oh,
Eli
dear.
shuts it down
Mhm.
because Liam is showing some skills.
Oh,
And we
okay.
now know that, Eli's been running an illicit fighting ring. So,
Yeah.
he
Oh.
notices the talents like, yo, what's up with that?
Hey, buddy.
And then, of course, Finn shows up because he was already
Nearby.
He was already en route.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's face it. He was already
And she's
en route.
not answering the phone,
No.
so he's going to show up
Well,
and
no.
try to save the day.
Liam answered the phone and was just, and so he heard the commotion going on anyway. And so everybody treats Finn like a welcome son. Like,
Of
oh, my
course.
word, there he is.
Yeah, he's their prized fighter.
There's our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our lawyer who saves our asses every time we get in trouble.
Yep.
Right.
So we then cut to the precinct. We look at our duo. They're worn out from the weekend's ordeal. Cora reveals that she's going to have dinner with Magnus, even though he ditched out like a dick,
What?
Right?
right? To
Right.
just,
Not even like a dick, like a bitch.
like
Yeah,
a bitch, that's what I wrote.
Bitch.
So just to end it, put it to bed, no animosity. Like, you go your thing. I'm going to go my thing.
Mm.
So,
Oh, so she's not going to dinner because she wants to have dinner with him.
no.
She's just like, hey,
Right.
you're a bitch. I'm not down with that. So
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go do your bitch thing, and I'm going to go do my cop thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Liam thinks this is a terrible idea.
naturally.
He decides to go
Naturally.
have beers with Finn because they're starting to be kind of buddies.
He's like, oh, this
Aw.
guy's actually a little bit tougher than I thought. Even
Yeah.
though he dresses like a dork.
Well, he dresses very immaculately in suits.
Eh.
He's just,
Oh.
it's not necessarily like he's a dork. He's just, he's very prim. Very prim.
Nice.
Right, well, that's, I mean, dork in Liam's terms.
What Liam didn't like about him, he felt awkward and listless in conversation with Cora.
Boring.
And it's like he didn't take sugar in his tea, It seems like a safe bet.
I mean, I don't put
As
sugar
opposed to
in my
Liam,
tea,
who
but
is a rogue.
Right.
a
So
rogue-
you
a
can
roguish
understand
thief.
how he's just not really meshing with him until now he is. So now old Mag shows up acting very contrite, and instead of taking Cora to a nice restaurant for dinner, he's just like, I'm going to take you to my super swanky lake house
Mm.
that I go to get away from it all.
Mr. Lawyer Man.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's because he's obviously trying to win some bonus points. So she starts kind of like looking around the place, and through a series of events ends up looking underneath his bed. It was a broken orchid, is what I can tell you. She broke an orchid and she went to go pick it up
Oh, crap.
and
then
looks
just
underneath
sees
the
a
bed
duffel.
and sees a duffel bag full of the
Cash.
booze dog's money.
Oh, no.
So many thoughts. How did he steal it? Why did he steal it? Did he kill Lindsay? Did they steal it together? She tries to act all cool, sends Liam a covert text message, calls 911, but just, doesn't answer, just leaves it running
Yeah.
so that they'll have to send a car regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll have to come check it out.
And Magnus is like talking about Hawaii or some shit
The fun.
and how life is a game and you have to play the game and make sacrifices. And then just all of a sudden, dead ass, like, yo, I know you were in my room. I know you found the money.
Oops.
You want some?
And yeah, he's
Just
like,
look the other way.
Ah.
he's like, yo, just look the other way and we can take this money together.
We can go split skis.
And she's like, no.
No.
So how does she respond?
It's like, I'm a cop, you idiot.
She straight up
Hands behind your back. Let's
throat
go.
punches him.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Ow.
She throat punches him and then makes a break for it because there's a boat at the end of the
Oh,
dock.
damn.
So, because remember, they're on the lake.
Sure.
Right.
So she's running down the dock and she gets to the boat, but it's too late. Magnus grabs her
Oh, crap.
and they're tussling and, he like backhands her and they fall into the lake.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, Liam is at a bar with Finn
Mm.
and he gets the message that Magnus is a piece of shit and
Yeah.
has stolen the money.
Oh, no.
He does the aggressive driving tactics to
Right.
get
Good
there.
thing he's taking
Yeah.
some
faster.
classes.
And luckily, Finn has been there before because they work at the same firm. He had like some
Had some company picnic.
retreat there. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
okay,
So they
right.
get there just in time to see Magnus backhand Cora,
Oh,
tussle, and fall into the lake.
And then they get to save the day.
Magnus surfaces, Cora does not.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Boom, we're back in Kinsley, Ireland, 1844.
Oh,
sweeter.
man.
Cora and Liam are making their escape to the next village to elope and then to sail off to America. They're
Right.
going to the coast and to begin their new life until they run into the Bricks,
The bricks.
God.
who are a little stilted because Liam said we're not friends anymore,
Oh.
So they're a little
So
grumpy,
they're-
but also still stupid.
Mhm.
but very stupid. They're demanding a toll for walking on the road to get back home.
You got to pay the troll
Right.
toll.
And then, so Liam throws him a couple, got to pay the troll toll. Liam throws him a couple gold marks and was just like, there, take that and
Fuck off.
fuck off. And then they realize, oh, you're making off with the squire's daughter. This is going to cost you
That's
a
an
little bit
extra
more
toll.
than, this is going to
Oh,
cost you a little bit
no.
more than gold, buddy.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
boy.
So they take off into the woods. They try to make a daring escape. And the Bricks are in hot pursuit. They've got those pistols. So they're shooting at them. Liam is just like, go, go, go. Cora's riding side saddle.
Oh, dear.
Through all this,
oh,
right?
dear. Oh,
And her horse, then they're, of course, on horseback. And the horse runs up to a fallen log and stops dead.
oh.
And Cora goes ass over tea
flame.
kettle
Oh,
over the horse and dies on impact.
no.
No, that's a terrible way to go.
Double boom, we're back in Providence Falls.
Woof.
We've got a lot of horse accidents so far in this podcast.
Liam has leapt into the lake, saving Cora from drowning.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. And she looks at him and realizes he is the good man that she really, truly knows that he is.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
only he just let Finn save her, then he could be done with this whole project.
She does something that we're going to wait for the next segment
Mhm.
because
Okay,
it's a
let's
little,
see where-
it's a little steamy.
Let's see where this is going.
But it gives her feelings, such strong feelings of deja vu that they have been here before.
Pants
They have
feelings?
been
Mm.
together before. And meanwhile, Finn drags Magnus out of the lake and then drops him like a bad habit.
Yeah.
Luckily, Liam gets to see it And he's like, dude,
Wow.
Right.
that was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Punch him again. I like that. Now his pants are tight.
So the next day, Cora's interrogating Magnus like a boss, but he's a really good lawyer. So, of course, he won't admit to anything. It's all he said, she said.
But we've got 2 witnesses that see him assaulting an
They
officer.
saw them assaulting an officer,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Well, that's
it.
enough of a crime. They don't even need the money.
Sure, but what are they going to charge him with is the
Right.
question. Okay?
Assaulting an officer, at least, I would
Cora
imagine.
and Liam are then later having lunch,
Mhm.
and she's just like, yo, can we talk about what just happened? He's like, yeah, it was just an emotional response to trauma.
Mhm.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But Cora's like, but I kind of have this stuff now. And he's like, let's just stay where we are right now.
Oh.
We don't want to complicate things.
Well,
Yeah.
he can't complicate things. He's not allowed to unless he wants to go to hell.
Exactly. So he's got all of the conflicting emotions right now.
Yeah.
We find ourselves at Finn's apartment later on. It's Genevieve's farewell barbecue. She's about to head off to New York City.
Mhm.
Law school.
Yep. To go to law
NYU,
school.
I'm assuming.
And we can only assume
Columbia,
probably one of the best.
One of the
We're
good
just going to assume it's the best one that she can go to.
I believe Columbia might be the best law school in New York, but I could be wrong.
What we find out after Finn checks on Cora is that Finn saw the kiss.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah. So, hope she's really happy and this is the path that she wants to take.
Crap.
Because
he's given up then.
Finn is going to be moving to New York City
No.
With his sister?
with his sister to a new job because they had been headhunting him for a minute.
Oh.
This is going to happen at the end of the summer. This is when Liam's time is up.
Uh-oh.
It's either Cora and Finn get together or he goes to hell.
Oh, crap.
Step up your game, dude. Step up your game.
So now Cora is torn between her feelings for Liam and the subtle ones she keeps having for Finn. Liam is, of course, upset and storms out of the house because, I'm going to hell.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Suzette grabs Cora and is like grilling her as to what the hell is going on because
Yeah.
she's so far kind of been in the dark, and she admits that she's falling in love with Liam.
Oh, no.
And it's, oh, crap.
Oh.
So Liam is out on the terrace having a very animated conversation with the angels who just happened to show up.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
happened to, even though they
Naturally.
said that they weren't going to just show up abruptly anymore. They were going to text first.
Until he notices Cora. So a little fun side note. He was like, hey, can you announce yourself maybe next time before you do that?
Yeah, that was at the end of the first book.
And so what they did for the first time around, it was after Magnus had the first date, the first impromptu date with Cora.
Yeah.
And Liam is outside, being like, what the hell am I going to do? They blast trumpets in his ears.
Oh my
Oh, that's-
God, that's awesome.
That's subtle. Yeah, all right. So he doesn't like that anymore. Never
No.
mind. Don't announce yourself.
So, yeah, please don't ever
Oh,
do
I
that
love
again.
that.
Can we put it on vibrate, please?
So,
Girl.
so he's having this ridiculous animated conversation with the angels, and he's admitting that he is not the right man for Cora, and that he has to love her enough to let her go, right?
Mhm.
But he wants to know why.
Right.
Why, and this is why I told you not to read the epilogue, Matt.
I didn't read it.
Why do I have to do this? Because we're obviously soulmates.
Mhm.
What is so important that he has to do this to the woman that he loves?
Yeah.
So they show him. And what he sees and now knows makes everything hang in the balance so much more and makes him more resolute than ever to get Finley and Cora together.
Because now he knows why it's important.
Hmm.
Damn.
But we don't know why.
They don't show us. They
don't
show him.
They don't
Jesus.
show us.
Fuck.
That's the end of our story,
Cliffhanger
guys.
Again.
Another cliffhanger.
Another cliffhanger.
So we have to wait. We got to read the
Gotta
third
wait.
one.
Yes,
Buckle up.
which I already have done, guys. And I already
Oh.
know
Buckle up, listener.
what that's going
However many of you there are.
That
Six,
is-
maybe.
that is going to segue into our next segment, and that's Phoebe reads the steamy.
I read the steamy.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
And this episode has been brought to you by Dr. Lovejoy's Maine Made Elixirs Dream RX Blueberry Nightcap.
Hey, David, I've been having some hard time sleeping at night.
Oh, well, if I have a hard time sleeping tonight, I drink Dr. Lovejoy's Blueberry RX. Do you know why?
No, I'd like to know.
Well, it's got a low grade THC, and it also has CBN.
What's CBN?
CBN is what happens to THC when it grows on the plant. It makes you super sleepy.
Oh,
and
think-
helps you stay asleep, man.
I think I might try that. I feel
Night,
tired
Matt.
already.
So there's just a little snippet, as David had touched on, is when Liam
Oh, yeah, he touched on it.
rescues
That's for sure.
Liam rescues Cora from the lake, and they have this little moment and they kiss. And I believe she kisses him.
Yes.
And then he kisses her back, kind of.
So he
he
kinda-
relents,
he
I
kind of
guess.
breaks off. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah. He
But it's-
backs away, but then he's like, no.
it's a sweet moment because
It is. It's very cute.
And this is as Finn is beating Magnus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And watching at the same
Yes.
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
cleans his fucking clock
Yeah.
as the Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Jackrabbit.
It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Jackrabbit strikes again.
But it's she's like, just almost drowned and she's breathing heavy
Yeah.
and she can barely talk.
Yeah. Like she
Coughing
can
up water.
hardly move. Like she is
And
so she was so pretty close to drowning that like she's just too exhausted, and both of the guys are just like, no, you're gonna stay here
Yeah.
and you're gonna wait.
So she's
Yeah.
soaking wet in
Yeah,
more ways than
and-
one.
I mean,
But I like what she says to Liam about how she was wrong.
yeah,
That he is a good man.
yeah.
And that's when she kisses him.
It is very sweet.
It
It is
is.
very
And
sweet.
that's
And
gotta
then
be
she
very
even says that
confusing
she
for him.
doesn't regret it. She
No?
never
Well,
regrets the kiss at all.
I'd say
Mhm.
not confusing for him because it's exactly what he wants, but it's
Right,
exactly
but
what he
it's
shouldn't
what
be
he
doing.
shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing.
So those are the conflicting. And so that's why he
Yeah.
initially jerks back. He's like, no, I shouldn't be doing this. But you know what?
feels so right.
Sack
It's so
it.
wrong, but it feels
But
so
I miss it.
right. Yeah. It's so that's so hard.
It's
Are
frustrating.
we
I'm sure it was hard, yeah.
Are we hoping for more
Well,
steamy in the
6
next
to
book?
noon.
I am hoping for more steam. Is there more steamy in the next
There's
book?
more steamy in the next book.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
It's good.
Anyway.
Phoebe's had a couple books with not so much steam.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Well, and that's what
Romance
we're
is
learning
different.
is
It's
that
fine.
just because they're labeled romance novels doesn't
Mhm.
necessarily mean that they're all smut.
Yeah. See, I like romance too.
True
Yeah,
story.
This
And
one's
I
seems to be a
legit-
slow build, but I
Right.
bet there's a big peak in there.
I legit am gonna read these books though, like, because I'm interested. Like, I am invested in this story.
Yes, because again, this is a review. It's not.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I haven't touched
Oh
on.
my
A lot of
God.
different scenes. There's a lot going on with Suzette
Yeah.
and one of the other detectives in the
Oh,
precinct.
Uh-oh.
And I mean,
snap.
it's
All right.
again, it's not steamy, but it's
No,
romantic. It's
romance.
sweet. Yeah.
Well,
It's a
we've
lot of
got a couple long flights coming up as we go on our
We do.
honeymoon.
I
So
know.
we've got a lot of steam coming.
True story.
True
Yeah.
story.
The story I'm reading now is
Build up some suspense.
it's wild.
Literally. It is
Literally
literally wild.
wild.
I can't wait. I want to read that one too.
I'm excited for that one. Well, I think that wraps up this episode of
does.
Paperback Bromance. As always, I have been Matt.
And I'm Phoebe.
All right, guys. Paperback Bromance is written by David Joseph, produced and edited by Matt Mulray. Social media also falls on Matt. Phoebe Mulray does the artwork. Our intro music is Devil in the Bottle by Icolics, found on the Free Music Archive. Our book this episode was An Impossible Task by Jude Deveraux and Tara Sheets, published 2021. Please leave an awesome review for us,
Yes.
and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.